Greetings.
What's poppin'?
Greetings.
Hey.
Good afternoon.
We're all still loading into the Foundry.
It's good.
Welcome,
Yes.
everyone, welcome to the next episode of Bound and Broken, The Western Way.
Yep.
People are still loading, are the links not working?
We're all in the EU. It's taking forever.
EU people
Oh.
are loading radios in, despite
Oh.
the fact he was having issues before any of us. So
Yeah, my
yes.
router did not like having to go through a third party. It was like, the fuck you say to me, you little shit? And then I had to swap to a VPN. But I'm in. As you can see, it's you, me, in the chat room. Hey, chat.
Kill him.
Okay, let me
Radio
get my
loading
clock.
first. Character dies.
You have left me no choice.
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Goku.
What is the deal with that meme? Like, why is
I
that
don't
everywhere?
know.
Like, what is that? What was the origination of that meme? Because I do not know anything about it. I see it everywhere. It's fucking crazy.
No idea.
I do not know.
I do not
Genuinely
know.
no clue.
I don't know.
Does not.
I don't know. I don't know.
Does not
Like
calculate.
all good memes, its origin is unknown.
Does not calculate to my filters.
German.
German comedy is no laughing matter.
Oh, hey, look, it's Shamber. Shamber joins.
God.
I mean, I'm still gray screened, so you know.
Good.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Good.
Spoilers. You spoiled who's gonna load in first. Now we're gonna have a bet.
My toes. My toes.
So while we have this little intermission right here, just a reminder to everybody in the chat that
Don't do
Twitch
it.
Prime is
No.
completely free.
Stop.
And
My lonely prison wall.
Hold on,
As an
let me,
actual reminder
let me get
for
Stormage in
everyone
here to
playing
give it-
in on Corvanus, update your reference sheets in the channel, in the Discord. Good. Thank you.
Yeah, and feel free to hop on over to the Discord where we like to hang out, play games, chill, and make fun of
Me.
Arcadum.
Yeah. And occasionally watch people try to attune to different items. Some of it clean, some of it not.
You attuned to some bitches.
By a lonely prison wall, I saw a young girl calling. Oh, that's a meme I love. It's just
Yep.
something bad happens. By a lonely prison wall.
I like the server has devolved into the three pillars of Irish meme. There's this glory suffer my lonely prison wall. That's just powerful. There's the you're doing yourself a confusion, Kathleen. There's no gays in Ireland, Kathleen. And then there's I heard you're a racist now, father.
I heard you're a
There, it's
racist
right
now. I heard you're a racist now, father. I'm not to be known if I be committing full time to the racism. I've got this farm and other things I have to take care of, father. What's the
every
position
day.
of the church?
Is that the official line the church has taken, father? Fuck the Greeks. I
Fuck.
don't care as long as I can take a shot at the Greeks.
Fuck the Greeks. Okay, that's enough of that.
Anyway.
Who would like to give me the non-Irish recap?
I would, seeing as I feel that it would be pertinent for Weaver to speak on such matters.
Okay.
Accurately non-Irish, foreigner.
Hmm.
Shut up. Bitch. I'm sorry, Shipper.
Confucius.
Good.
All right.
Confucius say, nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Confucius say, down up B.
Down up B.
Go.
All right. Okay. Last time on Bound and Broken the Western Way, me and my party decided to take some downtime to deal with personal matters that we wish to pursue further. Mazekeen went to a library and ate or threw the books around as she saw fit until she gathered the information that she didn't actually gather. Aside from understanding that she needs to go to the southern docks. Caspian, we'll return to that in a moment. Shamber relearned some things that he had forgotten. And by forgotten, by forgetting to gather
Fane.
the last time that we were here. Elsie was working, and Colossus was
Simon.
working out. I mean, Simon was working out. Fuck. But let's talk about Caspian for a moment. In his abduction of a former noble lord of Mornhowl and the transposition of the body via the party barge. His mission was a success, thanks to Simon's clout. And afterwards, I had gathered the party to speak with them about a relatively important matter, in that I had felt Mytheria's light within me, conflicting with the hollowed energy of Cassius as well. After some deliberation, we had decided to go and put a ballot in for me to speak with or see a Manaseer. That's going to take 2 weeks. We decided that might not be a great idea. Fane had told me that there's something called the Cavern of Dreams. I wasn't sure if this would be a great idea, but at the end of the day, I don't know too much about this situation, and considering he would know better, I decided to follow along with it. We go in with a slightly kind and racist man at the front of the cavern, and when I went in, I fell into a slumber, where I awoke on a platform of chains with an eye gazing up at me with 4 different paths. Green, blue, red, and not violet, but purple. After investigating each of the paths, one resembling that of spirits hunting and honoring their kills, and spirits being healed, and those of which looked like aristocratic being with fine clothing and a great beast. And when that scene turned to night, those people fell, which intrigued me. I decided to continue down this path, where I found a prismatic, lowercase p, shard of light thing just there. I reached out my hand to it and felt a foreign light pushing back as the sun rose behind me. As I have stated, being bound by no chains, I pushed through. That is where we are left.
Oh boy. Let's see here. Where is he? There he is. So while we're doing Weaver's thing, what were the rest of you guys doing?
Waiting outside in case he comes out very shiny and needs to be put down like a rabid dog.
Correct.
Oh my god.
Agreed.
Plus one.
Alongside me is an actual rabid dog.
Beside me is an actual rabid dog. I'm gonna kill him. Where did I put you? There you are. Let's see here. You decided to go down the purple path, gardens, all that good stuff, yeah?
Correct, but we're looking at the City of Glass because
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Simon was learning this wrong.
I'm twisting it back. Oh.
Yep, there I am.
Okay. As you decide to push through, following this path along your own reflection of the dream, I need you to make me some checks here What should we start with? Let's do... Oh, hold on, you're a foreigner.
Yep.
Ugh.
I have athletics, martial, and nature trained.
Which specific continent are you from? Calcatesh?
Yes, correct. I'm from Ord.
Ord?
From the
Alright.
Paladin, or the Palladic city that you had created within Ord.
Yeah. Alright. As Weaver presses his way through, what do you see that unveils before him is a strange collection of a menagerie of gardens and people, but not people that he can see, but rather the facsimiles of them, shadows shifting like smoke given form. They walk through the gardens alongside him, admiring the beauty of the various blooming flowers and strong oaken trees, their branches unfurled out, twinkling like diamonds against a translucent sky that you see of the dream above you. Up ahead, you see a great beast of lavender fur. It sleeps in the center of the garden. With each step that you take, almost like a ripple outwards from you of a stone in a pond, these ripples seem to shift and change, moving time forward in this garden. You see people moving, some prominent, some not. The beast seems to be guarding it, is petted by some, stands with a sort of happy gait to its stance. Until the last and final few steps, when you see the garden erupted in flames, and the beast running through the garden, seemingly to save those that it can, attacking the enemies wielding torches, setting fire to the place. Its hide is pierced by javelin and arrow, until finally, as you step before the beast, it lays before you, its body scorched and turned into a deep ashen black. What do you do?
Is it breathing?
It does.
It does or doesn't?
It looks as if it is still alive.
I would like to lay on hands the beast.
As you reach down and attempt to touch the beast, your hands touch only smoke, and the scene around you shifts. It takes on different forms as it begins to kind of try to find its shape. Sometimes you see people, sometimes you see the building itself kind of wrap around you and then fade away, revealing open ocean and then an island and then stone blocks lifted up. You look out into a jungle, which it shifts from a wild, overgrown place into the gardens that you must have walked through, looked down as if a bird would see. Until finally, one thing becomes clear. You stand looking the other direction. You see that there are 4 spirits. There is a black beast, a cloaked green person, a blue serpent, and a visage of blood and smoke with a smiling face. They gather over the center, and there in chains, you see another entity. As you stare at it, it's almost as if you can hear it. Errant whispers, barely heard. It turns its gaze towards you. All you see are a pair of bright gray eyes, You feel your body fall backwards and through the dream. Falling, twisting. As you look down, you can see that there are threads of fate that you stand upon. They twist and coil around you like serpents trying to constrict you. You tear at the threads. These chains that bind you to one path and from another. And then you watch each of them dissolve away. You awaken in the cave. Beads of sweat coil around your brow. A strange fluctuation of cold and hot. In your hand, there is a piece of red thread that was not there before. And that is all that you see.
I would like to pull the thread taut.
Nothing happens.
Can I religion check the thread?
Sure. You're not quite sure what it would be, but you recognize them from the dream. Being from Calcatesh, you're a bit more worldly than Corvinites. And you know that this represents the thread of fate. You doubt that it actually is, as that would be preposterous, but that is what it represents. A severed piece. The domain of the matron of fate.
Am I able to tell how much time has passed since I've been asleep?
You never were asleep. But not a lot.
Could I try and put myself back there? Or bring myself back? Channeling through the thread.
As you try, the spirits of the cave are silent.
What checks can I make? The only other thing without being redundant on religion would be Arcana, if you'd allow me.
Sure. A 13 only reveals that while you doubt the thread is an actual thread of fate, it does have a light tingle of magic within it. So it is certainly no mere string.
I can't add it to my inventory. I got it. Okay. I will pick myself up and head out of the cave.
All right. As you leave behind the cave, perhaps with more questions than you entered, You feel as if you are being watched as you exit. You turn to look, and there is no one there. But you feel it still, even as you exit the cave. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
The world map.
This one.
What? Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. As you exit, hours have passed, even though only minutes have passed to you, Weaver. You step out, and the sun is already dipping low in the sky. But you see some companions that have waited for you.
Fane will walk up and, sort of as he's speaking, not really paying attention to the words he's saying, he'll look over Weaver, looking for the boiling description that was given before. Weaver, what happened? Tell me about it.
What?
What? Is your issue solved? Is it delayed? Is there progress?
I will speak with you back at our rooms.
Can I Arcana check him?
Sure.
Yeah, get that determination. Or not so much determination of whether he is still going to fucking explode.
You don't think he's going to explode. The energy around him has stabilized. And it carries with it the same, we'll call it, mark of the dream.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems that he has communed within the cave.
No. Fane will shoot a look over to Mazekeen if she is still waiting. And then nod his head to Weaver, signaling to go.
As you pass her, she'll go. So, is it fixed? Do we need to act more? Has he met what he wanted to meet?
He's stable. He is not a danger, and his magic is regular, not corrupted, at least to first glance.
At first glance, he looks up and... You sure he's there?
I'm sure some part of him is.
Oh, he took forever. This day is gone.
Could be worse. He could have taken longer. He could have not walked out of that room. There are worse outcomes than this.
Oh. I guess let's meet with the rest.
If they're not off abducting somebody. Again.
Who cares? If they get money
That
out
was
of it.
one time.
Elsie, where'd you? Where'd she come from?
I did ask Elsie last session to join us.
Ah,
Sorry about that. I was getting a churro.
you're too sneaky. I don't like it.
Sorry about that. I was getting a churro.
Yeah. From the churro stand in the City of Glass, in by the
Wow.
Cavern of Dreams, you know, the convenience stand. That's...
I mean, what's not to like about fried food? It's even vegan. Whatever that means here.
Vegan?
Vegan?
That
I'm
sounds
sure I've
like
heard that
nothing
somewhere
good
before.
could ever come from that.
Anyway.
Ugh.
It's debatable. But anywho. Let's hear okay, Weaver.
Oh,
Let's hear okay, Weaver.
thank you.
And we head back to the cloud surf. I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going back through some stuff here.
Yeah. I think the main one was Simon looking for song. He had rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Are you in a wind tunnel? You flying? El Presidente and his private jet.
There's a storm.
Oh, Jesus
Oh my
Christ,
God,
man.
Close the window.
Dude, there's a storm, dude.
Man's got some fucking turbulence in his house. What the? That's crazy.
Alrighty. So the party meets back up. 18 for looking for songs. Oh, man. Unfortunately, the only songs that Simon's able to find are not mechanical songs. They are, however, from Lander's new hit album, Haggard Breath's Sweaty Palms.
The laughter of pain.
Well, something, I guess.
Yeah, Simon's personal favorite in this album is Another Donut, If You Mind.
Yeah.
That goes hard.
That goes hard.
Can't wait for the remix to come out a year later.
He's the DJ.
Another donut, if you mind. Oh, God.
As we are heading back, I will telepathically speak with Frossus.
Yay!
Hey, buddy, can you look over Weaver real quick?
Of
He's a little off.
Hippity hoppity.
He opens the door.
Of course I can, Fane. Let me take a look. He's less dry than he was before. Perhaps a tad too wet. Something weighs on his mind, Fane.
He'll share it with us in time. I just wanted a second opinion. Hippity hoppity.
Yeah.
Continues walking back. Yay!
My body is broken.
Bound and broken.
I get it because it's bound and broke.
It's bound and broke.
We ain't got shit for money. Wasn't Caspian working? Was that what he did today? I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys did some work, yeah. Let me
I
roll.
was planning to.
Who was working?
It was
Me.
just Caspian.
Just me.
Fish.
7.
Seven.
Alright, you make 7 gold. I'm just kidding.
Hey.
77 silver.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Is that the song Simon learns? This Lander in his private rooms.
Do it in a lander voice.
Oh my god, you get 8 gold.
Oh my god. It could have been amazing. You just had about one try.
8 whole shekels.
8 whole gold.
8 big
In my
ones.
pocket. 8 big ones in my pocket. I mean, just boom.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to make sure I'm not wrong about something. My notes are driving me crazy. Can you answer that DM, Shamber?
I can answer that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I have both options selected here. So it's...
Just do both.
No.
No!
No.
No. Anyway.
You do nothing. Good day, sir.
That's
Alrighty.
only level 5, so I get more frogs.
Well, fucking kill the Chimera.
Yeah, that's the plan. Alright, team meeting, Cloud Surf, so we can have Weaver tell us about his fucking drug trip. Licking toads and all that.
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone arrives at the Cloud Surf, gathers a table, so that they can discuss the happenings.
Alright. I'll make sure Weaver is seated, and whenever Caspian returns from work, I will walk up and sort of intercept him before he is with the rest of the group. Caspian, there is strange things with Weaver. He followed through with his plan to inquire about his turbulent manners and his faith. Just keep a close eye on him. You know much more of these Western deities than I do.
I know a thing or two, yes. I did not know, well, I cannot say for certain at all what might have happened. He went to the cavern, yes?
Yeah, he visited the dream. Just, I suppose, pay close attention to his descriptions, iconography, anything that might be from one of your pantheons. Just, he might not recognize it for what it is, but maybe you can.
I'll keep an ear out.
Thank you. He's over there, sadly spooning some food around a plate. Let's
Right.
figure out what this is.
Alright. That's fine.
We return to the table.
Me return.
Bit.
Honk honk.
Right. Weaver, and he'll kind of click his fingers to try and catch his attention.
I heard you time.
Weaver, tell us then what happened.
I went in, saw some spirits, chose a path, had some invasive form of light that I pushed through, turned around, saw those spirits gathered, and then woke up.
And that took you, 5 hours?
It took me like a couple minutes.
The dream is different, Mazekeen. It feels strange. What? You say spirits. What did they look like?
Spirits.
Like the screaming lady we fought underground?
No. Like echoes of people.
Like memories.
Don't know.
You said that you pushed through invasive light.
Yep.
Is
Same light
that-
I felt outside of Haikyuu. I pushed through it.
And is it now absent from your mind?
Arcadum.
Which part specifically?
Is the light absent?
No.
No.
It is still there. Pissing and shitting.
It is pissing and shitting in my brain.
Those are awful descriptors. Why do you give more description to an uncomfortable feeling in your mind than a series of
I
visions?
felt that it was necessary for some reason. I can't explain why.
Ah,
It's
yes,
like
the
there's a
dialogue was
voice.
pre-written. hmm
What the fuck?
yeah.
That's it. Everybody has their dialogue. It's grayed out. Nobody does anything.
You already did that shit to me, right?
You know what?
Listen,
Frosty's is 3 more grayed out pieces of dialogue.
It's okay. If I can't read them, they don't exist.
Read the script. Stay on the script.
Stay on the script.
Well, what you look stabilized. Like the boiling is less so prominent.
Okay.
But if the light is still there,
Mm-hmm.
Then it
Is
has
it
done
fair to
nothing.
say? Is
it's
it fair to
possible.
say that the light is a little bit more prominent now that I've interacted a slight bit with it?
Negative.
Okay. Then I won't say anything else other than okay.
Okay.
What
Okay.
it has
Mhm.
done, Mazekeen, has likely bought him time.
Well, has changed nothing. How would you know? He just looks more absent than before he went in.
I know by looking at him, I can see how the mana of this continent interacts with his skin. I can see it in his blood, and I saw it in his eyes, Mazekeen. And the
Interesting.
pressure, the build-up, it is less. Some tension, perhaps, but my fear of him losing himself or being burned from the inside out is dramatically lessened.
You know,
That to me is progress.
I'm right here. You don't have to talk about me like I'm not.
It's concerning.
Weaver, I know you're right there, but if I'm trying
Weaver.
to wholeheartedly... oh, hey, Weaver! If I'm trying to wholeheartedly convince somebody that you don't need your throat prematurely ripped out, it's probably good that I dedicate my attention elsewhere. It isn't an
Yeah.
exclusion of you. I'm for not having more people die.
I mean, you said you saw like echoes, memories, people. Did you
Sure.
like
Let's call it that.
recognize any of them? Do you know them? Do they know you?
Can I do a history check?
For what?
The greater spirits that I saw.
He's a foreigner.
You are a foreigner, unfortunately.
All right. Nope.
Well, I'll believe Fane then and say that it helped a little bit. Oh, we'll see.
Cool.
We still have, what was it, 8 days for Mazekeen's nails to be done? As Siege had called it. 8. We still have another week. Take some time to try and research the things you saw. It might prove fruitful.
Sure.
And if there's any immediate concerns, you come to me.
Don't forget about the Man of Seer appointment.
We won't be making that. We did not lock it in.
Yes, we
You
did.
know?
We did not. We told him that it would not be necessary as we would not be in the city,
Oh,
I believe.
okay.
I thought that was the reason for the cave in the first place. I'm sorry, the cavern.
It was to avoid the Manaseer, correct.
Whatever.
Avoid necessity for it. The
I'm
point
off
is,
to the library,
it is late.
and
Eat and sleep first.
I'm okay. And I'll push my plate over to Mazekeen. Maybe you can snap at this instead of the rest of us. And I'm gonna walk out.
What's the
I'll
food?
throw one.
What is it?
I'll throw a solid piece of food after him.
Well, hold on. What is it?
What
Let's-
did I order?
Let's find. Yeah, what did you order? Was it beans?
Milk and bread.
No.
Oh, the bread's flying after you now.
I hope you stub your
Yep.
tongue.
No,
Lands for
it's
wet flap.
it would probably be like meat and beans.
A singular bean flies towards his
A
head.
singular bean. I order a singular baked bean. One.
One.
One baked bean.
One bean
also
to rule them
one-
all.
And also one more baked bean.
Nice.
All right.
No,
Yeah.
Unbelievable
so-
that he couldn't even finish that.
let's just rest and get this week out of the way, so you can have your weapons and we can fucking hunt this thing down.
So what's the rest of us doing?
Working,
The plan.
money and spells if I can afford it.
So 8 days
I'll join
of
you
the
then.
party working.
I'll shout.
I was going to be doing research into the Chimera, if
Okay.
possible.
All right. Who's working?
No.
Type in work into Foundry. Let me know who's working hard for the money. So hard for the honey.
I have to be awkward, so yes.
Working hard for the money, cause I'm never gonna keep me right. Alright, here we go.
Siege is DMing me his intrusive thoughts.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, would you prefer I scream them out loud?
Okay, looks like over the course of 8 days, you make a total of, let's see. $293 gold. And Silver Siege. Elsie is going to research the Chimera. What skills that you have that are relevant?
Investigation for one. Religion, possibly. Everything else is more physical based.
Okay. Roll investigation for me.
Okay. I'll be burning Versatile Mastery each day at this advantage.
Okay.
That's a good start.
Okay. Hold on.
Day 2.
Hold on. I must prepare my penis. Sorry, I'm in a fucking mood this like today. I'm weird. I'm fucking.
It's good to hear you're in a good mood, Dope.
Yeah, I'm in a fucking. You can't stop me. All right. So what I'm gonna do with these will represent martial checks. So I guess give me another. Four rolls.
Okay. Roll 2. Oof. Roll 3. Final roll. Hey, that's pretty good.
Well, I said another 4, not 5.
What? Did I...
First 18 doesn't count.
Ah, fuck. Okay, I'll just delete the last one then.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 successes. All right. Give me a moment. Little bit of a moment. All right. It will only take me a moment.
If the players have been unbroken, please direct their attention to the Notes channel. There's a Google Docs. This is to track all of the information on the Chimera that we get.
Okay, who has reset
Smile.
the tutorial?
Me, bitch. We've not fought anything in fucking yonks.
Why are you complaining?
Hit him straight with the hard.
Hit
Straight with the hard yakas. All right. So those are going to be considered martial checks. Let me get these. Let me get all this shit open. Make sure that's correct. Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything's correct here.
That's right, man.
No, it is wrong.
Oh, it is? Well, all right. That sucks.
Work faster.
Faster!
Dance, monkey, dance. Guiding bolt. Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt, guiding bolt, guiding bolt, guiding bolt, guiding bolt, guiding bolt, guiding bolt.
I am having a Master Smells flashback as we speak.
Guiding bolt, guiding bolt, guiding bolt, guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt's a good spell.
Yep.
Especially if it
How's
does.
your all in that one?
Hey, listen, that only happened twice.
Still more than enough. Well, it does get like a rest-smite scope, so you can actually aim it and hopefully, not roll it out.
That's what the mask is for. So nobody can see my shame when I miss.
Well, that and you've got no shirt on, so kind of leans into it.
Blinks.
No shame.
Shirts are for cowards. I only wear a shirt when I get a cold. It's my recovery equipment.
What type of shirt is it?
Silk.
What color?
Silk blouse, silk button-up.
It is
So on.
purple. That's a button up. But the button's always undone.
Ah,
How many buttons undone?
so you're like a comfy whore then.
My lonely prison wall.
Alrighty. Okay. Time to make some martial checks. So, your first one reveals you automatically its traits.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And also its name.
Mm-hmm.
If it's Steve, I'm going to be really excited.
No, its name is Tyrator, the Mad Chimera. Its traits are, it is a villain, which means it has access to villain traits. The first trait it has is Ruthless. The second trait it has is Synchronize. The third trait it has is Combo. And the final trait it has is Cunning. Alright, since there's probably some people in chat that doesn't know what those are, and to make sure that, the players do as well, I can go over what those traits are and what they mean. So Villain means that it has access to villain traits, and it also is a major threat and can have more than one initiative, although this one only does have one initiative. Ruthless is that this creature will attempt to finish off enemies that are downed if it is convenient for it. What that means is that I won't ignore you because you're down. Next it has is Synchronize. So Synchronize is for creatures that have multiple action pools connected to a certain initiative, but not necessarily more than one initiative. A Chimera is technically 3 creatures in one, so That's why it has Synchronize. The next ability it has, or excuse me, trait is Combo. Now, Combo specifically means that each of the different pieces of its abilities are strong on their own, but when combined with other pieces of its abilities, they are greater than the sum of their parts. And finally, the next is Cunning. Cunning means that it has less forced mistakes in its tactics, and it gets to use my intelligence. So it will fight dirty, it'll fight weird if it has to, all that kind of stuff. Alright, that's what the first one reveals. The second one is your choice. You can identify the creature's HP, AC, special abilities.
Okay. Does features give the list of abilities that is available, or does it only get or is it only we get one feature that it has?
It's the same as a martial check in combat. So you get the list and you get to choose one.
Okay, features then.
Alright. I'm going to put these in your notes. So these are going to be separated by each of its initiative pools, or its ability pools in its initiative. So specifically, it has 3 different initiative pools. It is Lion, Goat, and Snake. And each one of them have a different set of abilities. And then the last 2 at the bottom are always available to it, no matter which initiative is active. So under Lion, and this is for chat's sake, under Lion, it has Roar of Dominance, Tyrant Claws, and Glorious Advance. Under Goat, it has Spellcasting, Stubborn Stand, and Consume Mana. Under Snake, it has Quick Strike, Scaled Bulwark, or Prudent Retreat. And then the abilities that are always available are Winged Terror and Rising Threat. What would you like to identify?
Okay. I'm assuming because I was doing the research on my own, I wouldn't be able to communicate with the party regarding
Correct.
what would be a good idea with this. Okay.
Well, I mean, you could talk to them out of character. That's fine.
Okay, fair enough. Then what are we thinking, gang? I'm leaning towards Consume Manas first.
I think, considering it has multiple ability pools, there is some cycle element to it. Either that, or it just has 3 points of action economy.
Okay, hold on.
No,
Let me.
yeah.
That's already been kind of explained. Let me make sure that you understand.
Okay.
Synchronize means that it does not have more than 1 action pool, right? So it doesn't have more than 1 initiative, is what I mean. But it has the ability to switch between which part of itself takes actions that turn. Synchronize means that the creature's ability to switch between these means that with combo on the trait list, that some of these abilities may retain their activation or their duration into other abilities. So it's like stance. It's like stance switching. It's synchronized because it's actually one creature doing 3 different things at once. So. Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense to my tiny brain, but it does not have a frog stance, therefore we win. I think it's in mana. I think it's shit. Yeah, we'd lose. I would either go for the ones that are always on, that we know is always on, or go for. I think you're good with Consume Mana there.
Okay. Everyone else? Any input?
Consume Mana is good.
Seems fine.
Okay. Cyber, radio?
Bah.
Yeah, sounds good. I would have also said the 2 that are permanently there or Consume Mana.
Okay. Consume Mana for the first one then.
At the beginning of this creature, at the beginning of this, hold on. At the beginning of the goat's turn, sorry. So that means at the beginning of the creature's turn in which goat is active. At the beginning of the goat's turn, all creatures within 60 feet have their exposure reduced by 1. For each point of exposure reduced in this way, this creature is healed 5 hit points per point of exposure. In addition, if this amount is 5 or more, it may cast a spell as a triggered action.
Yeah, that could be dangerous if too many people group up or don't stay out of the way.
We have a failsafe against this, because it's all creatures have their value reduced by 1. As long as I can be an exposure mule, I am 1 creature getting my exposure reduced by 1.
Yeah. You can also dump mana onto the creature such as the Chimera, so if there's nothing that would benefit it, then in that case that's a option.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. As a triggered action.
This cannot target permanent exposure or something, right?
In the case of permanent exposure, it cannot reduce that.
Right.
Yeah. Right now for the second one.
Okay, next one up, same thing. What would you like to know?
I'm gonna go for another trait this time, or another feature, I mean. Ever always active or snake would be interesting to see. Let's go for an always active one. Anyone have anything to say that isn't me? Oh, sorry. I'm thinking Rising Threat. Any other suggestions?
I would try and hit Winged Terror, because our main method of actually fighting this thing is Earthbind, so if it has fucky mechanics while it's flying, it's important to know those, because it drops at 60 feet around, so it will still have them active for the beginning of the fight.
Okay. Anyone else?
Sounds good.
Cool with it.
Yeah, I'm good.
In that case, I will take Winged Terror.
At the beginning of this creature's turn, and when initiative is rolled, if this creature is flying, all enemies that can see or hear it must make a Wisdom saving throw DC 15 or become frightened for 1 round. If this creature attacks an enemy that is frightened, all of its attacks are considered critical hits.
Okay, that's nasty.
I missed some of that, give me 1 second. This creature...
What type of saving throw was it?
Wisdom.
DC 15 Wisdom.
That's excellent, I made it.
As a reminder, as with all fear auras, if you make this save once, you are immune to it for 24 hours.
Okay.
Rules clarification. If it's impacted by Earthbind, it is still considered flying when initiative is rolled, because it is a slow descent, correct? So the effect would still trigger.
Flying means it has to be flying. If Earthbind reduces its flight and makes it stop flying, then no.
Okay. I'll put it into the game chat and you can correct if something is wrong. This creature's turn when it roll a creature's see or hear must be frightened for 1 round. It is frightened. That attack is considered a critical hit. Alright.
Alright. Next one up.
It's the final one.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe the other permanent one?
Yeah, you said you wanted Rising Threat.
Mm. I'm thinking maybe it might be a good idea to check out any resistances or anything like that.
We could check its saves or stats. It'll be contesting with a strength saving throw DC 15 for its binding, depending on its value of exposure, but it only really matters in increments of 4. So if it's at 88 exposure, it's DC 16. But
Let's if I get a sneak attack off on it, it makes it save, well, the next save with disadvantage.
that's really helpful.
No, I'm gonna stick with what I was thinking originally. I'd like Rise and Fret. Any other people against that?
Asking.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking about as well. But hearing the argument for Earthbind, I am slightly more inclined to say that instead.
Well, for the save, I mean, the save is
Yeah.
like agnostic of actual interactable gameplay. It's more for like preparation, right? Because if we think it has a decent chance of passing the save, we'd be better off giving that round 1 to someone like Elsie for damage and disadvantage. But if the save is pretty much guaranteed, securing the Earthbind to initiate combat would turn off the Winged Terror feature. Like that's what we're juggling.
That's what I'm agreeing with.
It doesn't say that Wing Terror needs to be in flight for it. At the beginning of this creature's turn or when initiative rolls, all creatures that can see or hear
No.
it.
If this creature is flying,
The
the threat does not the fear does not activate if the creature is not flying.
Okay. I was looking at the doc then.
Yeah, that's something I missed. I knew I heard it, I just didn't type it. Creature is flying. Yeah.
Okay.
My bad.
Let's lock out what it always has access to. I'd like Rise and Threat, please, Arcadum.
Rising threat. At the beginning of every third round, this creature activates an additional head whenever it is its turn, allowing it to use those abilities of that head. When all heads are active, this creature may use 2 separate abilities with 1 action, bonus action, or triggered action, but their types must match. So what that means is that normally on the creature's turn, I have to choose one of the heads, and then the head gets access to those actions. However, on round 3, I could activate 2 and use either of those abilities, but I still only have 1 set of normal actions. When all heads are active, so that would be on round 6, this creature may use 2 separate abilities with 1 matching type. So if I have 2 actions, if I have an action on one of the 3 heads, I can use 2 of them of my choice from any of those heads, as long as they match the same type of action, bonus action, or triggered action.
Should be correct. Being every third round as in 11 use. All heads are active. This creature may use 2 separate abilities simultaneously as long as they share the same action. Yeah. So round 1 it obviously has 1. Round 3 it will have 2. Round 6 it will have 3. So round 6 is crunch time, basically.
That's everything we can get for now then. At least for this round of checks, so.
I think that was representative of the full prep time we took.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you get for free.
Yep.
Okay. It's good.
Alright. So, plan of action is use the Wayfinder, I believe. And potentially our good friend, what's his name? Jeremiah Crass. To navigate depending on how far the Chimera seems to be from us.
He'll take you as far as its hunting ground, but he's not going with you to fight it.
Yeah, no, of course, it's just for quick navigation to the area, and then we will leave him and go fight it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, whenever you guys are ready, let me know.
Yeah.
Check your shit. Mazekeen, you have your macros done, right? The thunder damage
Yep.
ones? To represent the yokes. The yokes and things. People should prep their spells.
Really quick,
Uh,
Colossus and I were not working or doing other things like that. We were going to do other things in the city
Like what?
while waiting. I don't know what Colossus was doing, but he didn't type that he was working. I was going to be researching more into the spirits that I saw in the library. Or speaking with the druids if anybody has an opening.
Sure. We can do that real quick. Researching the spirits is pretty easy, as there is quite a bit about them. You believe that the spirits that you encountered are the 4 great spirits of the Anvanti, and the 5th one is the one that is rumored to exist in the Anvanti religion, but is not actually tracked by those that are not of the tribes. It is in the religious viewpoint of the Anvanti that these spirits are referred to as ancients.
Mm-hmm. And can I get in the names and description of the ancients? Or is that something else?
You've seen them already.
Yeah, but I'm trying to match a name to a face.
The druids do not know their exact names.
I see. Okay. And then the 5th one, I assume, is the one that I saw in the center.
Yes.
And that research, you said it was easy. Does that take me all 8 days?
You can research something else.
Okay, I was gonna go to the druids and speak with someone who might be more accustomed to the Anvanti. I'll get in line.
No, that's not... I don't think there's anyone here that can help you. Not that you have access to, anyway. Let me think for a second here. I guess they would. They would know that, actually. Yeah, okay.
Hello, sir.
You were able to find one of the druids, who actually is an Antvanti. And he will explain a brief history of his people. More specifically, about what their names are. The green spirit, the lone hunter, is known as Yos. The blue spirit, the serpent, is known as Ilum. The black spirit is simply known as the black beast. The red spirit is known as the laughing red. And he does not speak to you of the gray spirit, as it carries with him great fear.
When I bring up the gray spirit, he just goes, nope.
Correct.
And If I may inquire, why was it that when I... Does the Black Beast have any ties to the color of purple or anything like that? I say in character.
The man will look at you with bewildered eyes, and he will simply say, "It is not my business to know of what the great spirits will show you. If the ancients are speaking to you, it is do well to listen. And as for this color of the black beast, it is said by my people that once it was a creature of peace, prosperity, beauty.
A garden.
Yes. But it is by the machinations of those unworthy to be in the spirit's presence that has led to what it has become."
Then why did I see all 5 of them gathered?
The man will look at you and will shake his head. "That is not for me to know.
I see.
I would suggest that you do not speak of it. There are
Understood.
only 4 spirits."
Understood. I have to go. Thank you for the information. It was invaluable.
Wait. Before you go. You are not of this land. You have a foreigner's look to you. So I will attempt to explain. The Mytharians do not know what they delve with, and indeed, even the Druids, as much as they try to respect the rules of nature, do not pay heed to the ancient spirits that lie in wait. Something is coming. I can feel it. I speak to my brothers and they do not listen. My people, as few as we are, still hold to the great spirits, to the ancients. I do not know why they have chosen you to reveal themselves to. Perhaps it was not by their choice. But understand this, that the balance of my people has been destroyed. Many think we worship the ancients, and I suppose this is true. But it is more than that. We are the guardians of them. But it is not them that we protect. It is the rest of us.
Thank you. And as I walk away, I'll stop for a second, like I want to pose a question, and then just wave goodbye instead.
Alrighty.
And I'll meet up with the rest of the party after making sure that I actually long rest. Colossus goes to buy smoke bombs.
Smoke bombs? They do not have those here, unfortunately.
Any type of bomb?
No, that's kind of an alchemical thing. Which there are alchemists here, but they don't make bombs and weapons. That's more of a church thing.
I see.
Well, I suppose we could roll, because there is a black market here, after all, and you have made friends with one of the guys that runs it, so... See if Lander has any. He does not.
Ah, good try. More fame.
Oh. Silver, weren't you going to sell the drugs that you stole from the guy?
You know, I forgot about them.
You stole, like...
Oh yeah, I forgot I had
a
drugs.
A whole, like, what, box of drugs?
It would have been a TPK if we got stop searched.
I'm sorry, did you just try to bring drugs in here?
You expect me not to?
I found them inside, I swear.
Yeah. What do you think I brought Weaver along? Weaver, drop your trousers and spread your cheeks.
Okay.
There were probably like individual portions of the powder, the weed, and the what was the other one?
Mm.
Well, there's the
my
powder,
Yep.
the weed, and the Framunda. The Ramunda.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they would have been individual portions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I wouldn't really have sold it. Although I probably would keep it for if I'm ever in the mood to party with Lander.
Sounds good.
LD, unless.
Well,
Fane's
I mean,
actually
I guess
scared for
it wouldn't be an individual. There's some stuff you could sell, I guess. Like, because it was quite a bit. Like, it was. So, it was enough for one very bad addict, but you could sell that. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Simon,
Yes.
I suppose you happen to know where Lander is currently, right?
He's room free. Always. He's both.
Kind of
Also
gathered that. I mean, as in, like... And I'm just going to get really close to him and just say... things from the noble's house, the, spices.
Oh. Give drugs to
Says
the
to a
gamer.
hopefully knowing weak. Well, do you know where he is? Maybe he'd want to partake of them, buy them off, or maybe even just act as a
I can
third
help
party.
you.
Excellent. Lead the way.
All right. So you lead. You leave Elsie to your main man, Simon. Or not Simon, but Lander. Sorry.
We're the same.
All right. As you walk up towards his party barge, you can hear... Pass me a donut if you mind. No. It should be... Mind if a hole was made for my cream. Yeah, that's good. I like... Oh! Hey, Simon.
No, I'm not there.
Oh.
Only Elsie.
Oh. Hey, where's Simon?
I'm not sure. I thought he would have absolutely loved to come over here and spend some time.
It looks like it's just me and you then. You suddenly realize you are very alone with him right now.
Got him stun locked. Okay.
So, what can I do for you?
I'll not waste any of your time, and I'll just pop a seat next to down to him, open a pocket, and just deposit the pouch of dust that I got.
The black silvery powder.
Yep, the one that shimmers silver.
Whoa. This is good stuff. Oh wow, this is from another continent. You know what this is?
Afraid I'm not really much of a drug person. But
Well,
go ahead and tell me if you would.
It's called black silver. It's supposed to send you on a ride.
Black silver.
It's supposed to be a really incredible trip. You wanna do some bumps with me?
And then
Elsie's gonna legitimately.
I'm just gonna leave?
No, Simon, it's not what it looks like.
What's happening here?
Hey, what's up, Simon? Your friend just gave me some black silver.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
We're supposed to sell that stuff.
Oh, you want some money for it? I can just go ahead and shake my stomach on the left side there. Go ahead.
Okay.
Give it a wiggle.
Help me, Elsie.
I will place a hand on the left side of his stomach as instructed.
As you do
and,
so, he will go.
Go ahead, wiggle it.
Okay, I'll continue to wiggle until he tells me to stop.
A little sack of gold will kind of fall out from his flaps.
I knew that was in there. Yeah, that was one of the mill owners had to pay me double rent because I found out that he was storing some family in his barn. So you can hold on to that. I don't really need it. That should be enough for the black silver.
Thank you, Lander. It's very eye-opening. And just as a show of good faith, I will put down the baggie of pipeweed that I also took from there.
Ooh, that seems smooth. All right. Hey, Simon.
Yeah.
You want to go on a trip with me? Let's do some bumps of this black silver.
1 second. Sure, let's do it.
All right. Hold on. Let me make sure it's pure.
He'll take a little bit, put it on its teeth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so premium. Oh, here you go, Simon. I'll give you the first bump.
That's me another done it. Yes.
Before they do that,
Yeah?
just so I can let the party know how long we're going to be taking our extended research period. How much did he take in order to test the product?
Oh, just a little bit. He hasn't actually done it.
I'll come in and check on you guys in 3 days. Make sure no one's attempted to make a disappearing act with a pole barge, and I'll just get up and walk off.
Whatever, blonde.
All right.
As he says that, I will just turn around and just have the sickle to his throat. It's Miss
Oh, shit.
Lontu.
Long. Yeah.
And if you speak to me like that again, I'll be more than happy to cut off little Simon.
Cut him a little bit, just a little bit. Come on. Come on. Wait. No, do a bump off the blade. Do a bump off the blade. Do a bump off.
I want whatever he's having now.
Too late. Oh my.
Not allowed to, but I want to.
All right. Unfortunately, as imposing as that threat was, as you look at Simon, who has already done a line, his eyes are completely dilated. You're not even sure if he sees you.
It's coming, Simon. The rapturous end to our modernity. Our boredom. It's fading away.
See done it.
Okay, before I leave them, I will try to pickpocket Simon.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Sleight of hand?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go normal. No advantage here. 12?
Hold on. I have to roll perception for Lander.
Isn't Simon like in a K-hole now? Like... Oh my.
My.
Simon. She's looking for little Simon. Let the dragon roar.
Look at that.
Unfortunately, Elsie, to linger in these pockets would be dangerous. For there's a snake in there.
And bites.
I don't know. Let me look at his inventory. He's so fucking blasted. Let's see, what has he got? Let me look in there. Let me fucking take a look. What do you have?
I
in
assume
here?
he's got some trouser snake venom at least.
Let's see. You find Heart Kisser, Secret Lover, Lander's Big Fat Diamond of Friendship, Please Do Not Steal,
Okay.
A Potion of Healing, a Camping Kit, Sponsored Masterwork Piccolo, Backpack, and several pieces of parchment of abandoned song ideas.
Several peaches.
I didn't know he played the piano. Do you know what? I'll try and go for Heart Seeker. Heart Sealer.
You mean Heart Kisser?
Heart Kisser, sorry.
All right. I guess make me a perception check to resist, Simon, but you have a disadvantage because you see the universe right now.
Okay.
Lander does not warn you that you're being robbed because he doesn't understand that you are. However, you were not born yesterday.
Disadvantage?
Roll again. Yeah, disadvantage, Simon.
1 second.
Whoa! She's not looking for your little Simon. How dare you put a hand upon Heart Kisser?
1 second. That's not the right place.
Why not? Not like we're gonna get interrupted.
That's my no-no sound.
Lander will chortle from the other side.
Wait. You know, if you want to hold a sword, I got one over here. Touch it.
Okay. The degenerate in me is yearning too, but
Simon, she's distracted. Kiss her. Kiss her on the mouth.
You should kiss me, yeah.
Oh my god.
It would be very fun.
Oh shit,
Make
dude.
out.
okay.
Did you cast the chest?
Me and you? We can work it
Okay.
out. We don't have to fight.
I do have a question, Arcadum.
Yeah, what's up?
I've seen him try to cast a spell on me before, so I would have an idea that he's trying to do something magically.
Okay, if we want to solve this, we're gonna have to roll initiative. If he beats you on initiative, he's gonna cast it.
No, I'm gonna allow him to cast it. I want to know if, while he's distracted, I could get a second chance at Heart Sealer. Heart Kisser.
You know what? Sure.
Okay, sleight of hand. Normal.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Perception disadvantage.
Kissy full on. Kissy what? Elsie full on kisses you, eyes closed, and leans in.
Well, hold
and
on.
Just as she does it.
I have to roll something because he cast a spell while blasted on black silver.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, he forgot, didn't you? No, dude.
Now we roll on Simon's spell book. What spell does he actually cast?
No, dude.
This is pure gold.
Oh man,
Oh god.
this has become comfortably numb.
I become so numb, little black silver.
All right, I have to do some rolls,
He
man.
did a bump and then he kissed her.
Watch it be silvery barbs.
Oh, that would be hilarious, but cruel.
Absorb elements, all of her makeup just gets sucked off her face.
What makeup? This is all natural.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
God.
flight.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Okay.
Maybe she's born fed. Maybe it's a congestion.
Okay. Fuck, dude.
I'm too high for this.
All right, I need you both to make me a wisdom saving throw. Lander automatically fails.
Oh.
All right. I have wonderful news. You two are not permanently made to kiss each other for the next
no.
8 hours. However, you hear this behind you. As Lander is slowly moving towards Elsie with what I can only refer to as gargantuan romantic intent.
Oh god.
I will disengage, jump off the boat, and just
Simon,
go
stop
into the
casting spells while I'm black silver, dude!
He did it again!
Alright, Elsie jumps into the water.
Just let me. I gotta taste the sweet peaches.
He rumbles over towards, and you cast the. Alright. Please don't roll. Low.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Oh. Fireball.
Alright, here we go. Alright.
I'm gonna sleep permanently.
Lander comes over. Okay. Simon, your spell is empowered exponentially by the black silver. The rest of it that is yet to be bumped by his many accoutrements is expended as you cast this spell of sleep. People on the side of the docks begin to fall over, passing out. Produce is dropped into the water. As lander, everyone aboard the pleasure barge, everyone within about a mile radius of the docks falls over asleep. And then you fall asleep. And I am afraid that you will be asleep for 6 days.
Wasn't Elsie in the water?
Yeah, that was what I was about to say.
You are in the water, but this spell does not travel through that.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
So this is what happens. Over the next, couple days, the druids are responding to this parabellum of sleep that has fallen over a part of the City of Glass's docks. This took place, I suppose, right after you guys came back. For sake of serendipity, just as Weaver leaves and everybody's getting back together, everybody's eating food, and Simon wandered off, and Elsie went with him, and they were doing their research and all that kind of stuff. So this would be after that. So after you guys are preparing and are almost ready to go, Simon Sandman's, the whole docks. So over the next 2 days, the druids, who have a natural response to all this crazy shenanigans, starts waking people up. It takes 2 entire days before finally the druids are able to find the epicenter of this nuclear sleep bomb. And they stumble upon the pleasure barge where Simon, Lander, and everyone else is sound asleep. That's crazy. Lander and Simon are roused from their slumber.
You're calling each other, yeah.
You have taken a long rest, Simon. You are restored.
Well served, yeah.
Of the
well served.
What a fucking trip. I had so many dreams. Oh, it was fantastic.
It's good shit, man.
And it's at this point that 2 druids begin to berate Lander, just start yelling at him. How could you do this? You put the entirety of the City of Glass at rest.
Whoa there, your druidness. I don't know what you mean. Myself and my good friend here are both victims.
The center of the sleep came from this place.
And who knows what could have occurred from that? Who knows indeed? Now, tell you what, I know that you've done your job, so I think that deserves a reward.
And Lander will hand 2 small gold bars to the druids.
How about you just continue on your way, and you just tell them you don't know where the source was. Maybe in the future we need to be more careful with our dealings with the Fae. You know how those pixies are, running around, sprinkling dust on people, enslaving young boys to follow them to islands and fight pirates, so that they then themselves become kidnappers of other children so that they're not alone, therefore making this entire, vicious cyclical cycle of constant you know how the Fae are.
The 2 druids will look at each other, and then will walk away, dissatisfied, but well-bribed. Lander will look down at Simon and give him an audible wink.
Yeah. Good sleep, man. We should try this next time. Maybe in a year or 2.
Yeah. Don't you have a thing you're hunting?
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's been just a few hours, yeah. No, they're not gonna notice.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Editor's note. They noticed.
Fane flashes back to walking out of Shickletown and turning and seeing Simon sprinting past him. He gets a shudder. Not again. Please, Lord, not again.
I'd like to say that when Simon shows up, I'd like to hit him with the flat edge of my blade.
Okay.
Just across the back.
And I'll just say to Weaver, here, do you want to borrow Heartkister for that?
Simon, look!
It would be my pleasure.
Hey!
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
It looks like you were caught with your pants down. Again, etc., etc.
But Elsie, you put your hand on my pants. Yeah, remember?
You made me kiss you.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, damn right I'm good.
You're good.
You know what? For once, I feel like Mazekeen is the only person that has stayed out of trouble.
And I killed innocent people.
Yeah.
You guys remember that
Mazekeen.
grandpa she killed? She wasted him.
Ripped in half, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, and then his grandson that was running shot him in the back.
Shot him in the back.
But he doesn't know that he wasn't present when that
No, I don't remember that, but it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
He said, she's the only one that doesn't get in trouble. What?
Yeah.
The sheer audacity.
Oh, remember that time?
You know what, Mazekeen? I'm gonna buy you lunch.
Very good.
Good.
Good job at staying out of trouble. You too, Caspian, who's been very quiet for the past week or so.
What's that about?
There's, my friend, there are many things to talk about.
It isn't.
No.
Shamber.
You people.
Alright. Good.
Oh, to us? Yeah, no, that's fair.
I like talking to myself. What can I say?
Oh, God.
I mean, he has the spider to talk to, right?
So,
Sneaky
do we know where the Chimera is at the moment?
Elsie
North, south?
has a device that can point her to her greatest wish, I believe, was the phrasing. And if she hones her interest in on the beast that we have to kill, because there is a fat bounty tied to it, I'm sure that will help us, you know. Alongside Jeremiah getting us to its hunting grounds.
Okay.
By a lonely prison wall.
The only thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say this only to Fane, like I'm gonna like while passing Fane up, just like say this next to you. If that compass points to Simon, I am going to kill someone.
It'll point us south of Simon, I imagine, with Elsie's proclivities. You saw her with the Viking.
You saw me with the Viking, I'm gonna clap you on the back hard and then walk off while laughing.
You're not trying to hide any of that, are you?
I'm not.
The first part, yeah. The second part, no.
I'm gonna clap you on the side of the shoulder, like as if you're going to murder somebody.
Huh?
Mind inviting me too, right?
What?
Who? Also, you might kind of cut that out.
Nope. Fuck. Well, you're going to, unalive somebody.
Oh,
Well,
you can
mind
definitely have
inviting
part of
me
it.
as well.
Absolutely.
And now about that food that you promised.
Let's go get it before we leave.
Good.
How much gold did Lander allow me to take from his belly?
Oh, like 400 gold.
Nice.
By a lonely
Had to do so.
prison wall.
Prison wall.
Mazekeen was calling. Simon, they have taken you away. I love that part where you did the Lander's drugs. Oh, the hole that you have dug. Pleasure Targe lies
waiting.
I need to ask this. This is important. Mazekeen, how much money are you having me spend on food?
How much money do you have?
I am buying you a meal, is what I said.
Yeah, but you haven't chosen the place.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Where do you want to go eat? Anywhere. You pick.
You want to go to fucking Olive Garden? No, I'm not in the mood for Olive Garden. My dog is upset now. Look at what you did, Cyber. My dog is upset.
Hey, her name's Mazekeen.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. You have made Sloog very angry.
I can't drown my demons.
I hope you guys can't hear my dog whining because I'm getting angry. I will go somewhere like a barbecue place or something like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can spot the most expensive place I can find and pull him towards that.
I see. Well, there's the meat bucket. Good old dependable.
To be fair, yeah, that was good. Let's go there.
Or you could go to the Crystal Diadem, the fanciest restaurant in the City of Glass.
No. Fancy means small potions. We're going to the meat bucket.
Meat bucket!
I will breathe a sigh of relief. Heavily.
Meat bucket! Meat bucket!
Hey, I know that one!
Alright, you guys go to the meat bucket and you just fucking...
The biggest plate of meat you have.
Alright, what's the damage?
2 gold for the lady.
What drinks do you have?
Well, we've got ale, sir. Oh, hold on. This is an elf. We got ale, sir. Lots of it. We got the pale ale. We got the darker ale. Oh, we also have some wine if you'd like that as well.
How much for a bottle?
The bottle's just a few silver, sir, but it comes with the meat bucket special, which you paid the 2 gold for already.
I am shaking right now.
What's wrong? I don't understand, sir.
No, the player, am shaking.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's shaking.
Let's do 2 bottles and the special.
Right away,
Anything
sir.
else?
O'Lafferty! I need a spent bucket of the special on the side and sked with 2 wines. How should just come on in? I'll get you what you want, but you don't be yelling at me like that. Don't you come for a clock you right across the arse, I will. So they make your food.
Yep, and I pay them 3 gold, so I tip them.
Hey, Shamber and Silver, how was that?
I disassociated during it.
Damn it. Alright. You guys got some food.
You satisfied?
And I have got to master the Northern Irish accent.
Never.
Never?
But dang.
You really want to?
Yeah, so that way I can make a villain that fights like Shamber. like an evil druid.
Yes. Jeremiah Adamson. Very good.
I have a heavy dislike of frogs.
Oh yeah. He could be the gecko.
The toad, not frog.
No. Toads and frogs are an ancient alliance. I'm gonna be a gecko guy.
Oh my god.
Or a bird guy, because birds eat. What about a spider guy?
What is the opposite of a frog?
The opposite of a frog would probably be a fish. No, not a fish. It would probably be a desert-dwelling creature like a snake.
Oh, dude, a scorpion? Yeah.
Scorpion.
Dude, no, isn't there the old fable about the frog getting the scorpion across the river and they both drown because he stabs him?
If he stabs him in the back. I think that's a turtle and a scorpion, but...
Frog and scorpion works. Frog and scorpion works.
The same difference.
Perfect. That is what your rival will be.
End of season 2.
A North Irish accented scorpion lover that wants to kill all frogs.
Yeah, something for
that
it would
was
have to be very
a-
dry.
Dude, and his familiar could be like Frossus, but instead it's the Cookie Monster. A scorpion cookie monster.
Powerful.
Perfect. Anyway.
More Fraggles for you.
Well, I'm gonna shift into the hybrid form and dig in. Tell him in Sylvan to just what so nervous. Why not eat then?
Fine. I'll also like eat very carefully to not get bit.
And then, in the middle of all of that, a chill goes up Mazekeen's spine. Mazekeen! Guys, look, this is Mazekeen. This is the one I was telling you about. Really? I want to see her.
I immediately try to leave the room.
All right, Supples comes up to you, and he has a friend.
I'm gonna slide Mazekeen one of the bottles of wine.
Hey, Mazekeen! Hey! It's good to see you! I want you to meet my friend! This here, his name is Wobbles. Hello!
What am I looking at?
You are looking at just a regular guy. Oh, sorry! Let me do my thing. As Supples turns into his were-shark form, you will see that Wobbles turns into a were-walrus. Hello!
Why are you here?
To meet you, of course. Supples tell me you're his best friend, and I'm really good friends with him, so I wanted to meet you. Yeah, isn't she so cool? Look at her fur. Wow, it's so black. It's like the night and death.
It is gray, and we are not best friends.
Well, I don't think we're ready for the next level.
Oh my god. I'm leaving.
Oh, okay, yeah, we could go somewhere. Yeah, where are you going?
Do not follow me.
But why not?
I'm just gonna leave.
Are you sure she's your best friend? Oh, she's just going through something right now. She had her collar taken off, and I don't know, I think she's dealing with a renewed sense of a lack of purpose now that it's gone, right? Oh yeah, I was the same way when it was taken off. We should get her a gift. What does she like? Does she like...
I know what she likes.
They both look at you.
I'm gonna make distance. Fast.
She absolutely loves money. I know it's not super personal, but she loves money. Not because she likes to spend it, but because she likes to have it. Think like a dragon, almost. How they hoard.
They'll both look at each other. And then they'll look at you. Make a deception check.
Is that a deception or a persuasion?
That's deception.
Fuck you, I'm using my birthday 20.
Okay.
On that?
On that! Fuck all of you! That's what I'm using it on.
Rolling insight. They'll both look at each other. They'll nod. Thanks for telling us. I'm surprised that normie skin knew anything. Oh, he's not a normie skin. He's one of the angel ones. Like, oh, gross. And they both walk away.
I would like to take my natural 20 back.
Too bad. Too late.
Tactician isn't enabled. We haven't finished the turn. I'm just kidding.
Oh boy. She likes money. All right.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
I got you.
Are you like a fucking like... Jesus Christ. Mazekeen is just like the most expensive restaurant. Yes, I like money.
See, I don't want to open up that because I don't know what chat's saying about me using my 20. But I know I could have used on the Chimera I think what I did was funnier.
You don't have to defend yourself.
I was supposed to say, stop justifying yourself to chat. Chat is always wrong.
Always.
And if they end up in your DMs, send them HD pictures of your butthole, and that's the only way to make them go away.
Wait, so that's what I have to do to get pictures? Fucking damn it.
No!
Yeah.
No! Stop! Silver, sit!
I titled this piece Attunement.
Oh.
Shamber, how many people
just
have
forgot
attuned to your butthole?
The condensation.
Condensation.
I've been muted dying. Let's just...
Okay. Would you guys like to hunt your chimera now?
Please, God.
Let's get to business.
No, I want to end session.
Let's go kill Steve.
I want to leave.
I want to leave.
Are we ready to hunt? Is anybody high or preoccupied? No?
No, let's leave the city
What?
after
Oh.
that encounter.
Hold on, let me check my Simon counter. He seems to be sober.
Ah, okay. Granted, me and Mazekeen just downed an entire bottle of wine and decided to leave immediately.
Okay.
You'll have time to still grow.
And so you guys have chosen to begin your hunt of the chimera.
Correct.
No takesies backsies.
Not yet, no.
Nope.
Sorry. Scene changing. Scene changing.
Wait, no!
Oh, look, it's the world map. Yeah.
Did you get your claws, Mazekeen?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
We're
Shamber's favorite map.
Woo! I do
Honestly,
really like.
this
You
is
see,
my
today
favorite
it's
map.
refreshing. It's refreshing. It's like, oh,
Hey.
look at the demon voice. It's been so long. I haven't looked at it. We got the travel music. We got the
Why is
vibes.
this glowing? Why
I'm
is there a hat
still-
that's glowing?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It means Ivy's in that area.
Ah. Everyone run. Also, Crow, if you're in the chat, we love you. This map is amazing.
It's good taste.
It's a very nice map, except for the fact Duris na Biachola is, you know, the door of alcohol.
The door of alcohol.
That's right. Just don't let Simon know about it.
It's sake central up there, bro. Look at that shit. It's crazy.
My god.
Let's fight this fucking lizard goat thing.
And so the party makes their way to hunt the chimera. Survival checks.
Figures it, Mazekeen.
Yeah.
Wait, I
Any
thought
help
we had
from
Jeremiah
Elsie?
with us.
Yeah, what kind of...
Jeremiah will get you there, but not to hunt it. So survival checks to hunt it.
Okay.
Do I get advantage because of
okay.
the compass from with Elsie's help? Or?
No. You're hunting a creature.
It's just her that gets to make the survival check for this then?
Hold on. The thing I just made is gone.
This would be a great time for a birthday 20. However,
There it
fuck
is.
you, Shamber.
Do it. Kill him.
Execute Order 66.
66. That's not all damage.
Alright, well, the 15. Okay. That should be good enough.
We don't find a Chimera. We find... Never mind. I'm not muted.
The track wasn't set to loop. We are
No.
now in silence. I can hear the voices in my head.
Oh, I paused it because I'm uploading the map. I'm about to change it.
Yeah. No worries.
You are able to track the creature, and make me another survival check, please.
Also, Mazekeen, I would have informed you that I told them to just get you lots of money. That's it.
Finally, anything positive out of those idiots.
Man,
I never talked to him in the first place. Entering the city. But it was all very overwhelming.
man. That's so mean. Yes,
Knuckles is only trying to be friendly.
yes. I am a bad person. I am evil. Alright. Give me a second loading the map. As you follow the creature to what you believe to be its lair.
What do you guys think Chimera tastes like?
Wait a bit, find it.
What?
Oh yeah. You have a good point though. Do I get any bonuses for the focus? Because it's a magical creature? And I have the survival focus?
Alright, let's do this.
Or not?
What'd you say?
I have survival focus. This is a magical creature, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Get this together. Get this loaded. Make sure this looks right. This does not look right. Why does this look weird? I'll just redo the whole map.
No.
Alright. And make sure the placements are... Is that correct? That does look right. Yeah, that looks right. Alright, good. Okay. Are you going to attempt to stealth your approach? Because you are able to follow the creature's tracks to where you believe its lair may be found. Or at least where the freshest tracks are leading you.
I believe stealth, yeah.
Yeah, I would recommend that as well.
Elsie has focus.
Okay.
You have, you're helping her, or?
Well, she has the focus, so she rolls for all of us.
Yeah.
Before we head in,
What's up?
might I suggest that if the Chimera is not within its den, we could set up an ambush for it?
And we just have to get eyes on the den first.
Might be quiet as well now. Don't want to get discovered. If it is here, after all.
Set up an ambush here.
Weren't we supposed to go to some rebel outpost or something?
What?
Like a month ago?
What?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Probably
No.
dead, yeah.
We, huh? Weaver, the Green Cavern seems to have muddled your memory. No. We had the choice of going to different outposts and we chose to stay here so we could deal with the harbor after we get all this fucking money from the Chimera.
Alright. And so, you follow the tracks, using your skills, to what you believe to be the Chimera's lair, or at least the freshest tracks that you could follow. And let me now load you to this map.
So, probably once we get within range, I would immediately start getting low and just signaling everyone to stay quiet. Would I need stealth now?
Yeah,
Basic or advanced?
advanced.
Oh boy, I would love a birthday 20 red belt now.
Oof.
Jesus Christ.
Is it too late to unattune to the mask?
Well,
Yeah. When I asked the question about the resistances, that's why I was asking, and I never asked the follow-up after getting the answer.
Ah.
If it's too late, it's on me. We got to the map, and my brain looked at the exposure, and I saw that it was higher. Because of the mask.
Well, you had time to prep, so.
I appreciate it. That was my bad.
So you're sending it to me, or?
He has no necrotic resistances, but I need as much of my exposure bear as possible to mitigate mana consumption. Or consume mana.
Yeah.
So I'm auto-tuning to it to free up 2 slots. It doesn't do anything here. He doesn't have resistance.
It doesn't. Yeah.
right, so even with the natural 1, that should be a 14 stealth for what it's worth.
Alright, well, you don't know you rolled a 1. The party approaches stealthily through the trees and through the jungle. Up ahead, you can see what appears to be an old abbey of some kind, broken and overgrown from the jungle, perhaps dating back to a time when relations between the Druids and Mytheria were perhaps not so strained. A soft mist fills the area. It must have rained recently. The way ahead is a little bit difficult to see, but you are able to make out that there are several openings in the broken pieces of the abbey. The gates of iron are rusted and kind of sealed shut in that regard. Elsie, make me a perception check to find the quietest route.
17.
As you look around the area, you can see that there is a spot here that you could climb over. You could risk the gate, or you could try to go around the abbey.
Way I see it, we've got 3 options. Go through the front door, climb over the wall, or go the long way around. Any preferences?
We have time. Let's go around.
No ran.
Okay.
All right.
Guessing I'm taking point here.
You guys want me to move you as a group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
When you get to about here, you can see that the way ahead is covered with thorns and brambles. It would be difficult to move through them without suffering their ire. You can see that the wall here is kind of collapsed and broken. You could climb over it, but you would run the risk of knocking some of the stones over.
Could I use my shield for people to basically hop on and then I push them over while they're jumping?
You could. Oh, you mean from where you are to here?
Mm-hmm.
They would have to make a DC 20 acrobatics.
And then if I were to help people up through here, would they be able to just climb through without making noise with the crumbling stones?
There's still a chance they make noise. Because they have to land.
Let's check out the other side before we make any decision.
Is there any part of the wall that we're currently at that looks a lot more stable than the others? Like not as damaged?
This wall is more stable, but it's got more growths around it.
Alright. Weaver. Give me a leg up.
Sure. I hoist Elsie up.
All right, go ahead.
I'm just gonna stand on the edge and take a look, see if there's
Am I rolling athletics or is she rolling acrobatics? Or both?
Neither. It's not a
Okay.
difficult check. As you're placed up on top of this, you stare out, you can see that there are old gravestones here, and what appears to be a twisted path leading up towards the center of the abbey. In the distance, you think that you see something moving.
I'll move along the wall, trying to be careful where it's crumbling, to see if I can make the clearest path or identify it, and then I will drop the grappling hook from the climbing kit onto the wall, let the rope down, and say, "I don't suppose you need. Don't think you need my help with this, but I'll stay here just in case."
If I climb that, I'm going to be making a lot of noise. It'd be best if I just go through the vines. I am wearing plate. Can I nature check the vines to see how difficult it would be to just, like, walk?
It wouldn't be. You might take damage from the thorns, though.
Do you see any openings along this path for me? And I can just stay relatively close by. Well, me and Caspian.
Would I see any openings to that nature?
No, the wall is intact on this side as far as you can see from this position.
I'll just look at Waver and just shake my head.
I'll climb up the rope.
Okay.
And I'll point out the path to her. She knows ahead of time. Doesn't have
I'll
any
take
excuse
it
for falling
here.
into vines.
Do I smell anything could hint at the chimera being here right now?
Spell anything?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check with advantage. You do smell urine in the area. This territory is marked. You don't know what a chimera's urine smells like, but the pungent odor depicts that of a massive predator. So it's either the chimera or something else as scary as a chimera.
Perhaps
Right place.
the quieter people go down this path, and then those that make noise and wouldn't mind taking a few hits could just walk up the center.
We would lose any element of surprise if you alert it. From what Elsie said, just its scream alone is enough to terrify all who can hear it. If we provoke that scream, we could be caught in the opposite of what we were trying to establish.
I understand.
What about we just widen one of the holes, take it from the top down, and just remove any rocks so it's a little bit less noisy for the louder people?
Remove the more crumbling portions of the wall, you mean?
Yes.
Good idea.
Let me
Can
help.
we carefully start taking stones from, like, the less stable areas of the wall and set them down?
Yeah.
Any check, or is there a time frame that we know of?
It takes about 10 minutes, but you cleared the way as best you can.
Okay. Easy steps. I'm gonna walk down and try to make my way through the path.
Mm-hmm.
Join her.
'Cause,
'Cause I think, yeah, 'cause I think we can make it. Join her. 'Cause I think we can make it. 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 'Cause I think
We're up next. Oh.
When you get to about there, make me a perception check, Elsie.
13.
You can see through this broken piece of the wall that there are a large set of dual wooden doors and the greater part of a cathedral. Or not cathedral. Well, it is a cathedral, like a church. A fuller church is up ahead.
Is there any claw marks in the ground here? Any sign that something lives here?
Not here, but Elsie sees them on the door.
I'll point them out to Mazekeen.
As you look up to the sky, you don't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
And you said this part of the wall was crumpled enough to maybe walk through? Because we saw the doors. Okay. And we'd have to go over the grave rather than around it if we wanted to get through that way.
I'm gonna be
Right.
very, very alert for like any wing sounds.
You can go through
happening
here.
or something like
Okay.
that. While we were trying to get through there.
Alright, when you get to about here, you can see an ancient stone pathway covered with moss and grass. Here, you can see that the great wooden doors of the stone chapel are kind of bent inwards as if they've been pushed open with great force many times.
Should we check see if there's another way into the abbey? Or cathedral or whatever the hell this is?
No. Is there any windows that we can see?
There are, but they're overgrown.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We could hazard a peek in the front door.
Isn't it strange that a creature that is flying would be inside somewhere instead of on top?
It is. However, if it is on top and we are able to bind it from the roof into the building, we might have a better chance of maintaining a hold on its flight.
Yeah. General.
Okay, as far as Elsie has mentioned, this thing is abnormal. Its behavior is not quite predictable. It was called the Mad. Try to avoid expecting normality with this thing.
Right.
So, which is it? Front door? We're going a long way around.
I trust your feet, Elsie.
I'm just gonna awkwardly shift away, make sure that Fane isn't looking at her feet, completely misunderstanding what he said. Continue to move and peek around the side to see if there's a good opening.
Is there any way I can peek into the window even though it's overgrown, or is it completely covered?
It's covered.
I'm gonna stay closer to the wall. See if there's any hole, anything crumbled so I can look inside.
I'll just turn around at this point. You can stay here. I'll peek ahead. Just like the cave all over again. I'm gonna drop low again and just...
When you get to here, there's a large stained glass window with some holes in it. As you look inside, you can see a crushed desk, several tomes and old books thrown about, ruined by the elements. Tatters of tapestries, kind of clawed and scratched at. And you will see that there is a layer of filth on the floor that seems to lead further off out of sight.
Hmm. Does it look like it's effect to continue here?
From this point forward, you would enter the jungle's ire. You can see that there are vines, barbs, thorns. You could make your way through it, but you run the risk of taking damage.
Not much further this way. No way in. There's a... looks like a refectory with a whole bunch of tomes, tapestries, such as things, but... no way in, I'm afraid.
Mazekeen, perception check. With advantage. Never mind. Continue.
I feel like we're gonna be forced to take the front way in. Is Simon just pissing into the corner? That's a suspicious amount of time.
Hold on. I have to adjust something on the map.
Holding.
There we go.
Fog rolling in.
We're getting smaller.
Arcadum activating the shrink ray.
The grid size wasn't appropriate.
Ah. Okay. I'll peek in through a hole in the door. Does it look like I can see any...
Alright, as you look through
more
the...
sign?
kind of the... to the crack in the door, you can see that it opens up into what was once perhaps a great chapel. Ancient stone statues are overgrown with moss and vines. Some have completely succumbed to the elements. Nature is slowly taking back this place. You can see ribbed stone archways holding up the ceiling above you, each of them covered with vines and moss as well. In the very back, you can see that there is an elevated area, but you can't quite see it from where you are.
Do I hear anything?
Out the front door.
Anything moving inside?
Nothing yet.
Is there any visible magical auras inside?
There is not.
Alright.
Wait. I did it the opposite way. God damn it. Hold on, please.
Ah. I'm inside, guys. I made it.
What?
Didn't know you knew.
Oh, now I know what's happening. Some of these assets are improperly sized. That's what's throwing me off. Okay. I'm just gonna stick with the original. I'll have to talk to the map team about that.
Giant. It was a chapel for giants. Simple.
Yeah.
Representing the church's inflated
Well,
ego.
this body isn't supposed to be a giant, but...
There's a body.
Oh, no! Anyway,
I call dibs. No sort of door, no opening that I could possibly squeeze through, even nothing this side?
Nothing that you could see on that side. Perception check, everyone.
Basic or advanced? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Basic.
Oh, then I would have advantage. Just in case I can surpass Elsie. Nope. Second was a natural 1. So my actual roll is the first one.
You hear the sound of wing beats.
I'm gonna go
Direction?
under the tree.
Mm-hmm.
It is the sound of massive wings pumping air. It seems to be coming from the southeast of your position.
Yeah, I'm pressing myself against the tree stump.
I'll wave
Okay.
everyone to hurry up and come to my direction. In this covering. Hurry. I'll try to push everyone in so that they don't get obviously seen.
Alright, so you take refuge inside of a small nook in the chapel, and you hear the sound of the wings beating more until finally the sound of a large creature hitting the stone. The doors at the front of the chapel burst open, their wood screaming in protest as something enters.
I would wait until the close-ups seem to move a wee bit farther in before looking to everyone else and say, "Shh. We need to move."
And we'll nod.
I'll nod too.
I'll have my bow out at this point.
It's at this point, Mazekeen, that your scent activates. The creature is here. The scent of a fresh kill is also in the area. You could smell it before you see the blood on the stone steps of the small path leading inside of the chapel.
Well, wherever it came from, successful.
Nod.
Maybe it's distracted eating.
Am I able to see from here if the door's still open?
Oh yeah.
Right. Careful. And I'm going to peek through the door just to make sure we aren't about to walk face first into its ass.
Perception check as you look around the door.
20.
You see bits and pieces of a wagon wheel and a torn canvas that were not there before. Blood drips going straight up until finally, at the top of this small staircase, you see this creature eating an entire carriage filled with people, their screams long since faded. It chews on the flesh of elves and humans alike, crunching their bones and tearing away at their meat. You see this creature at the top of the stairs.
Damn.
Oh. Sick. Is it facing us or is it back to us?
It's eating right now. Its face is down into the carriage.
I'll turn towards everyone else. Reiterate. And I'll try to stealthily and quickly as I can slip through the door, get behind the pillar, and just keep an eye on him.
Alright. As you move through the pillar, You slip in. Go ahead, take your movement. As you slip in, accidentally, a rock is kicked, and it goes skipping across the floor. The creature turns and looks to the south. Thump, thump. The wood cracks and groans under its great weight. As it looks out towards the south, it raises its noble lion's head. It turns and looks over towards the goat head connected to its side. The goat's eyes will kind of pop out a little bit. Magic swirling in their pupils. What do you guys do?
I will pop around the corner, hearing the sounds of Elsie kicking a rock and the imminent roar, and attempt to cast Earthbind if I can.
I'm gonna cover my ears.
I will continue moving around the side and try and get in position, hoping that the sound carries it past me.
Alright, I heard stepping out and casting a spell.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Alrighty. Fane, hearing the imminent roar, will sort of dash forward from his crouched position, waiting for Elsie. As he turns the corner and looks through the shattered doorway, both his hands will slam into the earth, palm down, and tendrils of pale blue energy will spike toward the creature. And I will cast Earthbind. That did not display a save. That should be a strength saving throw. I don't know why it didn't do the thing.
All right, magical energy
DC
shoots
15.
out to the magical energy shoots out towards the creature. It will make a strength saving throw. The magical energy loops up through the earth, trying to grasp, and the creature will crush them with a single swipe of its lion's paw. The creature will smile.
More meat.
Battle is joined. The ancients are watching. Ooh, boy.
Ooh, a 3.12. Ooh,
You see the plus 12 on a strength save, bro.
it's massive. What do you mean?
We were never fucking Earthbinding this thing. With
What's up?
surprise, I guess, maybe, but like, fuck.
Huh.
So I have some news. This is a major enemy. If you defeat it, you will be granted level 5.
Oh god.
Good luck.
If.
Strap in, Billy.
What do you mean if? When?
When? What character on?
And so, the battle starts. And it has 1 initiative. The creature will step
God
forward,
bless.
take a deep breath, and open its lion's mouth and roar. Okay. Alrighty, everybody. I need you to make me a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw versus a fear effect.
This is Winged Terror, correct?
No.
No. Alright.
It's the roar.
I can roll again.
Ooh.
Fuck.
All right, who failed?
Just Simon.
Weaver.
I would like you to use the help action to break Simon out of his stupor.
That you can't do that.
Okay. I was waiting for you to say that I can't do that. Okay, so that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm at range. So, that's why I bought these bitches. I'm just opening up the document. Give me 1 second. All right. Catch. Is it 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. $11 damage.
Your hell to me.
And bada bing, bada boom. Is that sufficient?
Yep. What do you want to know?
I would like to know the HP.
Tyrator, the Mad Chimera, has 365 hit points. He is currently at 360.
Oh. Oh.
That means 5, 6 exposure, 6 AOR rather. Impacts Radiant, so Hallowed. We should
Radiant
get its
and
AOR value at some point, because it has natural from something.
Well, it can't just be the Radiant, it's also the Piercing.
No, it's the total. It's just... okay, here's... You said it has 360 Arcadum, correct?
Yeah.
Currently? Which means 6 of that 11 damage radio is Radiant, meaning that that is not going underneath the AOR because he only took 5 damage. That's how I'm making it. That's how I'm identifying that it's impacting magical as well as physical. Because physical is a given, the magical is the variable usually. Anyway, sorry about that. Continue.
Is this line of sight? Within range. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, we're gonna Shield of Faith myself. Give me that extra AC. And that should... Sorry about the dog howling in the background. Hey, it doesn't have a description, but Shield of Faith raised my AC by 2, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then my AC at the moment is 24.
Ooh.
And that was a martial check. That was my bonus action. That was my action. Item interaction. I was to pull out and throw the javelin. Got it. That's my turn.
Caspian.
It's me. Let's go. Got it. Let's see. Looking, thinking. Okay. Yeah. Gonna move there first. Take a look see at it. Give it a martial check. That is good to get it out of the way now. Let's see. Well, it's first turn. Won't be doing much, but we can do something. Well, we'll just do what I usually do. We'll drop a virtual weapon next to it. That's tragic. A 1 into a 2. I love that shit. That's good shit. Some good shit. Unlucky. I didn't generate exposure because of my thing. First cast. I'm gonna take the rest of my movement back. Any thoughts, any hopes, any plans for an action here? I can try to martial check it again.
Bless up.
I already cast a spell he can't plus. Neither of you set up Bless as your first spell, which means it's incredibly detrimental to set it up now unless I eat all the exposure.
No, I need. There's a reason why I didn't Bless first spell. Either way.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that now it's less of an efficient thing because he eats 1 from each creature, and if everybody has exposure
That's
from
a range. Remember.
60 feet. Yeah, it's service turn, and I don't think Goat is active. I believe Lion is active. So
Yeah.
we're dodging it for now. You could marshal it for more info. You could set up chant. The chant is a little less ideal when you don't want to have a lot of exposure.
I'll try to play with the range. I'm not sure I can. It's fine either way. Okay, I'll
martial it again, because the faster we get to know all the shit, the more advantages we might have.
Got my thoughts. I'll throw another martial it for now. I can always do some other stuff later. Where is it? There it is.
What would you like to know?
So we were. There's very little things I can get. So there. In this case, let's check for its AR and what type of AR it might be.
Its AR is its Chimeric Hide, which is natural armor. It has 6 AR, and this natural armor also applies to magical damage.
And just for clarification,
this creature is immune to polymorph or effects that are similar to it.
So then that's what affected my damage rather than the resistances that we were thinking.
Natural AR can't be reduced, correct?
Correct.
Or at least not through normal means, yeah. Okay. Weaver, we need you on the abilities. I can probably Arcana some of them, but you're our only martial character, so things like HP, AR, AC need to be avoided, because you exclusively can grab the other things.
Got it.
Alright. Other than that, I can't do anything, so...
Simon.
I'm scared. I'm gonna run.
You don't have to run, you just can't get closer to me.
You can't see it right now, so you're good.
Gonna move about here.
Alright, he's getting out of there. Okay.
Yeah.
If he knows where it is, he still can't move in that direction because he's willingly moved closer to the source. It's only the disadvantage is only applicable to the sightline.
All right, you move over there.
Yeah.
Anything else, Simon?
That's my action. Yeah.
Okay. Elsie.
Gonna dash over here. Because I feel like he's knows I'm there, and I'm gonna try and hide.
He definitely knows you're there.
I'll try and self then. And let's get out of the way. I burn Versatile Mastery for this. 25.
Okay.
And I'll make my attack then.
Shorp bow.
Advantage or no? Yeah. It's waiting for someone to notice it. Normal or advantage?
Advantage.
Grant.
Oh, hold on. Let me roll my perception. I have a small chance of beating you. I do not.
Okay. 19 hit.
19 hits.
Grant. I'm at sneak attacks rolled into it. 14. And auto self. Actually, no, he's not within 30 feet, so
Well, you could move up and then shoot and then move back. How close were you? Let me see.
it's here.
So you could
It's
move
here.
there and shoot and then move back with her and see how much you got. You got 15, 15. So you could get there. You could stealth here, like in this area. Move there, shoot. Get sneak attack, move back 5 feet.
Okay. In that case, we'll say I've done that, or is that too late
That's
to
okay,
do
you
now?
can do that. Tactician is not active.
Okay. I am hidden, or do I need to make another self check?
No, you hid first, shot so you could get advantage. You're not stealthed anymore. You attacked me.
Yeah, but with the infiltrator, whenever I make an attack, I can reapply, and if I
Well, if you can do that, then
successfully
roll
keep
that.
it-
Yeah. If you have an ability that lets you do that, then
Okay.
roll it. Yeah. Okay.
Just double checking.
I cannot beat that, so. Oh, I guess meat does beat, so I roll a 20, I see you. Okay, I don't see you.
Sneak attack
Yep.
applied. You have one of the sneak attack feats, right? Which one?
Yep. Whenever I hit a target with sneak attack damage, they have disadvantage on their next saving throw.
Next saving throw. Alright.
Yeah. Assassin, not infiltrator. Sorry.
Fane.
Alrighty. Are there things about this creature I can Arcana check instead of Martial?
Yes.
Then I will start looking for those with an 18.
You can identify its all of its goat abilities with Arcana.
Give me the rundown of its spell casting, please.
Okay. You can choose its first, second, or third level spells.
Third, please. I need to know the heavy hitters.
You got it. Hold on. Let me get that for you.
Also, if the creature currently has exposure that is relevant, or would that be a separate check?
It does have exposure. It has 5 permanent exposure.
5 perm. Do I know its cap?
No.
You got it. We'll look for the cap later on then.
was the last one? Okay. Alright, putting it in notes. Its third level spells are as follows.
Mm-hmm.
Dispel Magic, Lightning Bolt, Thunder Step, and Counterspell.
Alrighty. And that head currently is not active. It is the lion.
It is not active. The lion is active.
I do have an idea that obviously since the goat is not active, it is not able to use its reaction for goat effects. Obviously.
It is not able to do anything with its goat head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright. Good. That's marginally scary.
So don't line up in a row.
Yeah, lightning bolt is kind of.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
I think I'm just gonna guiding bolt this bitch. Just fucking gun him. Yeah.
Go ahead.
You didn't get your Earthbind off.
Try your luck.
The likelihood of me getting Earthbind, like, I will roll for Earthbind when he is in a position to be outside and flying within the cathedral and the interior. I think we're relatively safe with regards to that. He has a plus 12. That shit's scary. Because, like, okay, if go ahead.
He might thunder step outside.
Goat's not active yet.
I mean, later. We have to keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
That he
Yeah,
can
100%.
just easily, like, go outside, right? Even if we block it.
Mm-hmm. Earthbind also ends if the creature reaches the ground. Which I have just checked, which means my opening Earthbind was incredibly silly, but it didn't matter. I'm going to gun him.
Oh, miss.
17.
I'll hit.
Nice. Using Shaper, I am augmenting... does Shaper damage change? Do I choose the value of damage to change to elemental, or is it the total, or what is...
You make a spell do from one type of damage to another.
Alright, then this is all cold damage.
Okay.
It will display as radiant, however it is cold, which means I do not generate exposure.
HP check.
Whoever updated the HP on Elsie's turn, you didn't account for the AOR. I don't think that's
344 HP.
Currently 344. Alright. Did it seem to take 8 damage from that?
Yeah.
Alright. Next attack against Big Boy has advantage. That is action, that is martial. I have no viable bonus actions for the moment. I have 40 feet of movement.
I can smite the fuck out of him next turn.
If you get close.
Is it worth me moving in, though?
Imagine
No, I
if
need
had
to
a
be
perfect-
within 20 feet. I will move to there. Yeah. That's me.
Mazekeen!
Alright. I'll step out. I'll look. I'll look pretty mediocrely. I assume that's not enough.
It is not.
Alright, I will step back.
Bye.
Bye. And I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
It's the first cast, so it doesn't produce any exposure.
Got it.
And that's it for me.
Tyrator, the Mad Chimera's turn. I will choose to activate Goat. I will move here. I will cast a spell.
What's the lightning bolt?
Arcana check.
God, man. Oof. Try to.
Well, you're gonna know what it is in a second.
Lightning bolt.
It is, in fact, lightning bolt.
I would like to use Halt.
That's attack rolls, I believe.
I thought there was the thing where I can help you if you're near me with dexterity saving throws because of Tower Shield.
So, Halt only works against attacks, and Bracing Shield, they have to be in a 10-foot cone that you have to place when you become braced.
I see. Never used Bracing Shield before, so just wanted to...
That would still help Fane, so there's that.
Is it a reaction for Bracing Shield, then?
No, you do it at the start of your turn. You automatically brace, and you declare a 10-foot cone. It's the only facing that exists in the game.
Got it. Okay. I didn't declare a cone, so that's rough.
I will let you take it back because you need to take it back.
Ah, I see. You said a 10-foot cone?
It's a 10-foot cone.
Considering the direction he was, I probably would have done like that, just normally.
No, it's behind you.
Oh, behind me?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
That's...
Yeah, I would have been covering the entrance.
Okay. That's fine. So Fane gets advantage to his dexterity saving throws, and so do you. So please roll them at this time.
Bless it.
Damage health. That was 6 and 20.
God, I needed advantage.
You.
All right. Half damage then. Take 15 points of lightning damage.
For both of us, correct?
That's for all three of you.
Oh, okay.
Do we gain exposure from the source?
If you failed, or if you did not fail, then no.
Alright.
Oh, alright. Alright, I will also activate a ability that you have not identified yet. One moment, please. So I can remind myself. Okay, and that is it for my turn. It is Weaver's turn. That puts us at time.
Oh boy.
Yippee! Good session. Today was fun.
I'd be on that position. Learned lightning bolt and stood in a fucking line.
Yeah, I ended my turn here and I started
I'm sorry, guys. I've got cunning. I'm not gonna.
No, that was fucking like.
No.
That was absolute ape escape. What the fuck?
I've mentioned it as well.
I tried to say, I tried to say something when Mike was muted, so I didn't say anything. I thought I said something and he just didn't move.
No. I was like, I can run in and like try and be fine. And
it's okay. I think it's a mistake you guys can recover from, but it is going to be rough if I get to do that again. So.
Yeah. Do we know his slot? From that Arcana check, do we know how many slots he has of third?
You have to identify slots on a separate check.
Alright. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I'll make a note of that.
Man. That's crazy.
Hell of a session now.
Yeah, that was wild. A lot of stuff happened.
Mm-hmm. Black silver.
Black
Hell of a drug.
Silver. Didn't you want to say you ought to shove it up Weaver's ass or something? That's glorious.
So
No, I pulled it out of Weaver's ass.
Ah.
He's a mule.
So on Goat's turn, it activated an ability we haven't identified, which is most likely Stubborn Stand, by the way. So we should try and get that soon.
Mm.
Man.
Well, I don't think this is a fight where I can regain any spell slots, so...
Awesome.
If you were to hex him, I would choose Wisdom, so he's disadvantage on Perception to see Elsie.
Fane's new enemies. But now we shall both surely drown, said the frog. LOL, said the scorpion. Lamau. It's good. Alrighty. Any other fan arts that we have?
My god.
Lander appear. Okay, hold on. Let me. Alright, I have to go through all these because these are very good. We'll start with this one, basic.
Ask the shit the most.
You're the only one who understands me. Esmeralda, Kendrick, I look in the blue of her eyes. I reach for a tender kiss. I caress her softly and then vigorously. Amidst the kissing, I respond to him. I love you, Kendrick. Oh God, this is awkward. This was Mazekeen.
I'm in his name and I don't like it.
This is Mazekeen in the meat bucket. Just give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Wait. I worry what you heard was, give me a lot of bacon and eggs. What I said was, give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Do you understand?
I love this scene.
But now we shall both surely drown, said the frog.
That's great. Fuck the scorpions.
Oh, all my homies hate scorpions.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, good stuff, guys. Good sesh.
Good.
Handshakes all around.
Good game.
I will see you guys in an hour and 45 minutes for Forgotten City. Bye bye everybody.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Bye, chat.